First tonight, the city of Austin is taking action to change toxic properties from hazards into places that could make all of our lives better. Grant money is on the way to clean up these dangers. And KXAN's Ignacio Garcia found out the city still needs to decide just where to start.
City leaders say it's cause for celebration. Austin, the recipient of a $400,000 grant from the Environmental Protection Agency to take a closer look at least 20 properties contaminated by hazardous materials and waste. The idea to turn what are called brownfield sites into something useful.
We believe that once these sites are cleaned up, they will be able to be used for parks, affordable housing, and urban farms.
Cole points to the Guadalupe Saldaña Net Zero subdivision as an example of a former brownfield turned residential, but not every property is eligible.
We're looking at community benefit. Private properties are eligible, but they need to go through a community assessment process. They need to demonstrate community benefit.
This dead end here on Herald Court in East Austin is an example where people have dumped so much trash over the years, they've even installed a camera to try to catch the guilty parties.
And city officials say there are many like it. They say they won't let people live in the worst areas.
There are situations where there are chemicals that would be unsafe for residential, and that could be turned into commercial industrial.
Either way, project organizers say $400,000 is a great way to start turning trash into treasures. In East Austin, Ignacio Garcia, KXAN News.
This assessment process will run through 2017. That's when Austin could apply for more grant money from the EPA to help with the actual cleanup costs. But even with cleanups like this, Texas leads the nation for toxic pollution released into the water, according to a new report. In their report, Wasting Our Waterways, Environment Texas says industrial plants in the state released about 16.5 million pounds of toxic chemicals in 2012, second only to Indiana. The numbers come from reports to the EPA, but different chemicals do more harm than others. So the EPA has a weighting scale called toxicity pounds. When you do that, Texas jumps to the top of the list, producing more than 34 million pounds, double the rest of the country combined. Environment Texas says one plant, the Dow chemical plant at the mouth of the Brazos River in Freeport, released 3 pounds of dioxin. Well, that might not seem like a lot. The EPA says dioxin is so toxic, it has the impact of 33 million pounds of pollution. A spokeswoman for Dow told our partners at the Texas Tribune they did release the 3 pounds of dioxin, but they disagree with the EPA's weight scale.